Welcome to Parsha with Purpose, where each Parsha becomes a guide to living with meaning, serenity, and joy. At the beginning of each day in the Beis HaMikdash, before anything new began, there were two quiet acts that took place. The first was Trumas Hadeshen. The Kohen would lift a small portion of the ashes from yesterday's offerings and place them carefully beside the Mizbeach, the altar. The second was Hotzas Hadeshen, clearing away the remaining ashes, removing them entirely. On a practical level, this was simple. The Mizbeach needed to be prepared for a new day of Avodah, of service. But it wasn't just practical, because these two acts seemed to say two very different things. That small portion of ashes was not discarded. It was placed gently, deliberately, on the side where people would enter, and it remained there as a quiet reminder. A reminder that what was done yesterday matters, that yesterday's effort, yesterday's service is not lost. It is part of something ongoing, part of a mission that didn't begin today and doesn't end today. We are not starting from nothing. Each of us stands in a story that began long before us, and each mitzvah, each step, each small act of growth adds to something that is already in motion. And yet, right after that comes the second act. The rest of the ashes are cleared away. Because while yesterday matters, it cannot define how we show up today. We don't rely on it, we don't lean on it, and we don't get weighed down by it either. There is something very empowering in that balance. You carry yesterday with you, but you don't carry its weight. You honor what was, and you still begin again. And even the way the Kohen did this reflects that idea. When dealing with the ashes, he wore simpler garments, not the full grandeur of the Avodah. As if to say, this is not about achievement, that is not about holding on to what you've done, it's about showing up again. And perhaps this is especially meaningful as we approach Sfiras HaOmer. The Omer is not built on dramatic change. It's not about becoming someone new overnight. It's about something much quieter, much gentler, day by day, step by step, holding on to what matters and still beginning again. Some days will feel strong, some days won't. That's okay, because it's about consistency, about presence, about returning. This year, I'm putting together a short daily Omer series, something simple, something real, a small thought, a small challenge each day. Not to overwhelm, just to help us stay connected to the process, to keep showing up. And if that's something you feel could support you this year, I'd love for you to join. Because real growth doesn't come from one perfect day. It comes from many small beginnings, again and again and again. If you'd like to join, the link is below. Good Shabbos.